China, the biggest car market in the world. But the smog and clog are becoming a monumental headache. So Beijing is pushing the electric car industry with hefty subsidies and has big dreams of leading the world to a high-tech green future. One problem, cutting-edge technology e-cars aren't selling. But these are. Chen Xianping, a teacher in a farming village in Shandong province, bought one over a year ago. Capped at about 50 kilometers an hour, these little e-machines aren't counted as regular cars and face little in the way of regulation. They're quickly becoming the farmer's favorite, and here's why. The slow e-car costs about $5,000 US, similar to a cheap mini gasoline car. But the gasoline car requires a license, annual insurance, and tax. And for 5,000 kilometers, which is how much Chen drives a year, about $500 US in gas. $80 US in electric bills a year is all Chen needs to shell out. When Beijing said it aimed to have 1 million electric vehicles on the roads by 2020, it didn't have cars like this in mind. Across China, an estimated 200,000 of these cheap e-buggies are already on the road, some simpler than others. As for the high-speed electric cars, less than 2,000, and most of these are part of China's electric taxi pilot programs. This points to a policy mismatch, says Lu Jiantong, who started up an electric vehicle technology company.
Technology must match the market. The high-speed EV market hasn't taken off yet, but there is growing demand for slow e-cars in Shandong. So I am helping those factories.
But these slow e-cars are controversial. Most use polluting lead-acid batteries, which has left them in a legally gray area, with Beijing holding back any official approval. Paul Gao, auto consultant for McKinsey.
Demand could be really in the multiple millions if there's no government policy to stop it.
Shandong province is backing its slow-speed e-car makers. Shifeng Group is the province's biggest.
Farmers need to get around. In the cities, you have subways and buses. But on the farm, people are relying on motorcycles and bicycles. They need something between a car and a bike that they can afford.
So while these aren't the futuristic clean machine Beijing wants on the roads, China's farmers are jump-starting an electric future in the slow lane.